welcome to my garden. Today we're going to talk about how to grow avocado plants from seed. And I've got a couple of different ways of germinating your avocado plants here. You may have seen online some of the little avocado boats. Now I've heard they work fantastically, but I like to reuse what I have around the home. So first of all, I have this very successful sprouting here, and all I've done is I've taken an old juice bottle and I have cut the top off and simply rested the seed in the opening, and you can see that I have roots coming out the bottom and I have beautiful leaves at the top. Now this one just sits on my kitchen sink at home, which is really handy because whenever it needs watering, I can see it because I'm washing up, preparing dinner, whatever I'm doing. And all I need to do is make sure that the seed is about half covered. So I need to get the water up to about there and keep it there. They take a long time to germinate. This one took about 8 weeks before we saw any action. It's been in there for about 3 months now. But once we saw the roots, everything happened very quickly in proportion to the amount of time that we had to wait. Now, what I could do is I could now take this growing plant and I could put it into a well-draining mixture in a normal pot. And I need to stress the well-draining mixture. Avocados don't like wet feet, which means they don't like sitting in soil that is too moist. So they want lots of moisture frequently, but in a well-draining mixture. You probably accomplish that with some perlite. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep it growing in water in my house. I'm going to find a nicer looking container and figure out how to grow it indoors, because avocados make great indoor plants. Now last year I was talking about my efforts with avocados because I've had some successes and I've had a lot of failures where I got sprouts and then all of a sudden they would rot or go moldy. And basically I've learned that the reason for that is because I was giving it too much moisture. A lady at my work who knows a lot about gardening told me that what she used to do is get a bowl, fill it with rocks, and then just place her seeds in the bowl. And then she would have 3, 4, 5 avocado shoots coming out of the bowl, and that was her indoor plant. A very attractive indoor plant. And the thing about growing avocado from seed is you might get a tree that will produce lots and lots of fruit, or you might get a tree that produces none at all. They are, when you buy them in the shop, they're usually grafted to make sure that you get a fruit-bearing variety. So here is a bowl of rocks that I put together just before Christmas, which is why it's in a Christmas bowl. And it's only been 6 or 7 weeks. I started to see some action. They're starting to crack in the tops. I won't pull them out because they've been disturbed quite a bit by the magpies. I keep this one on my back patio. But I will take some close-up shots to show you that you can tell when they're about to sprout because they start to crack open. And what will happen is you'll have the roots first and the shoot will come later. So once you see the roots, you know that the seed is viable. When a lot of people, when they get avocados out of the flesh, they take the seed out with a knife, which cuts the seed slightly. Now, I personally have found that as long as I'm really careful, that doesn't make too much difference. But if you cut the embryo by accident, then you're not going to get any action from the seeds. So I find that I need to throw away about 1/4 of the seeds. Nothing happens. But I give them a good 3 months. Yes, 3 months. I give them a good 3 months, and if they haven't shown any signs of germinating in about 12 weeks or 3 months, then I get rid of the seed and I replace it with another. This rock method is a really easy way to create a lovely indoor plant. You don't have to worry about soil. You don't have to worry about moisture levels as much because you're just growing it in water, and avocados will grow in water to a decent height and give you some beautiful foliage for the house. Thanks for watching today. If you have any questions, please pop them in the comments. If there's something that you would like me to vlog or blog about, please also throw that in the comments and I'll see what I can do.